On his home turf, Narendra Modi breaks a vote share record, crosses Vajpayee's record with 22 out of 26 seats. In the national capital, Modi wave kicks in as the BJP benefits from an anti-Congress tsunami. See voter predicts 4 seats for the BJP and 0 for the Congress in Delhi. With 3 out of 7 seats, the Aam Aadmi Party fails to convert the hype into votes in the capital. C voter predicts huge gains for Lalu as compared to 2009, but it's the BJP that would sweep Bihar with 21 seats if the polls were held today. Nitish won't be able to retain vote share as Modi wave sweeps over Bihar. 21 of 40 seats predicted for the BJP. And big rout predicted for the Congress in Andhra Pradesh. Reduced to just 6 seats in Andhra Pradesh, the Congress's loss is Jagan's gain as he bags 13 seats.
Welcome back to the national poll projection. We are not even halfway through our list of states, and the bigger states are yet to come. Looking at the numbers, the Congress party has once again, and that's the breaking news right now, called for a ban on opinion polls. This is Abhishek Manu Singhvi, what he said to our reporter minutes back.
I'm sorry, I do not react because I know nothing about it, because such surveys have been going on for decades and they should be rejected with the contempt they deserve. They don't do any justice to reality and they don't do any justice to the Congress party.
Well, of course, with the UPA at 27 right now, and we are already on the alphabet J, the Congress party completely being wiped out nationally. Nothing else would be expected in terms of reaction from the Congress party. We still expect them to send their representatives to our studios. In Jammu and Kashmir, as far as Jammu and Kashmir is concerned, the PDP's Samir Kaul and the National Conference's Mehboob Beg are with us. Gentlemen, should I put out the numbers? And while we get you both on the screen, Jem Rog will tell us the numbers that we are seeing from your state. Jay, it's over to you.
It's very interesting. 24% of the vote share for the BJP, 18% importantly for the PDP. It becomes the second largest party in the state. Both the BJP and the PDP get 2 seats each. The National Conference and the Congress are left with 1 seat each. That's the rough scenario in J&K.
Rough scenario. Mehboob Beg, the National Conference therefore becomes, at the national level, a non-entity.
Just 15% of the vote in the state.
With 15% of the vote and 1 seat in the Lok Sabha. Mr. Mehboob Beg?
Arnab,
Mr. Mehboob Beg?
all of us, am I audible to you? Am I clear to you? Do you hear me?
Yes, you are. You are. Go ahead.
What I say is that no poll study, you will agree, is 100% scientific. Yes, it does show a trend.
Right.
But having said that, I want to know when this study has been done, because officially it hasn't been decided whether NC and Congress will go together or not. If they go together, then it's a different scene, different picture, and if we go alone and fight it out between ourselves, then the story is different. And I don't know whether the study poll has taken that into consideration, because that's very important. Point number 1. Point number 2, and while parties play a very important role.
All the surveys have been conducted between. So all the surveys which were conducted earlier showed the National Conference firm at 3 seats. Don't dodge the fact. From 3 seats, you're down to 1 seat. That's the situation now. No. So I think.
Arnab, hang on.
So are you depending on the Congress party to do well? Are you clutching on to the Congress party to do well? In which case you are looking at a losing horse, because the Congress party itself gets less vote share than you.
Please give me a minute. Give me a minute. Last time we bagged
I want Samir Kaul to come in, please. Quickly, Samir Kaul. I'll come back to you. Samir Kaul.
1 point.
Samir Kaul.
I don't think he has
1 point, please.
I don't think he has
just 1 point, please, Arnab,
to actually attack the predictability of the poll. Of course, there will be a 5% skew that we all know. But how can he even dream of getting seats with a lackluster government, with fiscal deficit, with people, pensioners up in arms, with contractors not being paid, with the youth having PSA slapped on them in jail or languishing without jobs? A murder charge to answer for.
I don't think you are allowing us to make political
with this kind of a background, how can you even think of getting any seat at all? This is
neither have you done very well. If you think 2 seats is a fantastic performance, is the BJP and the PDP have both done.
Well, actually, I've got another point to make that. Actually, I personally feel that
you don't allow me to make a point.
But I'd be happy to settle for 3.
Mehboob, quickly. We'll move on to the other states. Yes, Mehboob, quick last word.
Yeah, just one important point. Arnab, last time we made a clean sweep in Kashmir Valley. We backed all the 3 states. When I say that if we do it along with Congress, Congress has a vote bank, especially in South Kashmir. So if we do it together, I mean NC and Congress,
12% drop in vote share of the Congress party.
Just a point to make.
Okay,
with seven ministers with charges on them, with one actually absconding at the moment for sexual misconduct and waiting to be apprehended.
Speech.
What kind of
then allow me to make an election speech. This is an election speech. We are not making election speeches here.
Mehboob, let's move to the other states. The fact is we are moving to the state of Jharkhand next. The big story is there's an anti-Congress mood, there's an anti-UPA mood, and that anti-Congress, anti-UPA mood has also enveloped the state of Jammu and Kashmir, where, by the way, we are also expecting the Aam Aadmi Party to hit double digits for the first time. Quick word, Ashok, then we'll move on.
Jammu Kashmir is an important state. In 2014, it also sees Vidhan Sabha elections. Let's not forget that. And if there is a PDP, and BJP, some sort of partnership in October 2014, it's actually very good news for peace and talks in Kashmir, because that is where the UPA has dropped the ball.
Okay, let's on the screen right now, we're going to pull up the state of Jharkhand, where last time the BJP got 28% vote share. This time, and in the 2009. Can I have your attention on Jharkhand, please? In 2009, the BJP got 20.8% vote share.
28%
now,
vote.
Gentlemen, it's a fragmented state. Can I have your attention, Ashok and Aarti, please? Because I see a 10%. There's a voter is predicting today a 10% gain in Jharkhand, despite the 4-way fight that's likely to happen.
Absolutely, 38% for the BJP. It's very interesting. Actually, the JMM and the Congress, being the incumbents in the government, both of them seem to lose vote share. It is the 2 parties in the opposition which are consolidating, the BJP and the Jharkhand Vikas Morcha. The Jharkhand Vikas Morcha actually have a huge 9% swing, going up to 19% here. The BJP going up to 38%. But the fact is, because both of them are consolidating, in terms of the seat share, we are almost witnessing a status quo, with the Jharkhand Vikas Morcha gaining 1 seat, going from 1 to 2.
And I hate to keep repeating the tragic story of the Congress party nationally, but I'll pull up the graph anyway, because you have to see the overall trend, and I need a comment on this. The BJP gets a 10% bump up. Let's in Jharkhand, but the big story here is that
Congress,
of
the is down here.
But that of the Congress party vote share in 2004 is 21.4%. It falls to about 15%. It's down to single digits of 9% now in Jharkhand, the worst ever performance of the Indian National Congress in Jharkhand. This is the 4th or 5th consecutive state where the Congress party hits the worst ever record. What are we looking here nationally?
So then definitely a solid chunk of the scheduled tribe votes no longer with the Congress. So there is a big story here. All the allies, the others are down 11%. So consolidation of votes behind the BJP. Jharkhand comes back all the way to where Babulal Marandi was.
BJP gives the best ever vote share in Jharkhand. Any inferences, gentlemen? Any inferences?
I think this is a clear indicator of, at least in Jharkhand, a Modi wave.
A Modi wave.
Arnab, that bump you are seeing almost on every graph for the BJP happens after Modi has been announced as the prime ministerial candidate.
Yes, it is.
And whether we like it or not, it indicates something quite clearly.
In Jharkhand, the others are also wiped out.
The BJP in the beginning was very keen that Babulal Marandi come back. And the fact that they're being able to do this without Babulal Marandi shows that there's a very clear sentiment in favor of Narendra Modi.
You see, the Hemant Soren government was propped up in July. Since then, the Congress vote share keeps going down. The BJP vote share keeps going up. Now, so alliances have not saved the Congress party. I don't know what will save the Congress party. The BJP retains in a very tough fight, I must say. A tough fight, retains a complete grip over Jharkhand. Should we move on to the next state, which is the big state of Karnataka? Let's look at the prediction for Karnataka. And this is the really big state in terms of projections. In all, there are 28 seats in the fray in Karnataka, right? Historical data I will go to later, but I think the number being predicted in Karnataka, though you see a 2% fall, is I think a massive performance. If it's going to be 40% in Karnataka for the BJP, then it's one of the seats which will actually ensure that the NDA goes well past the 200 mark. Now, in the last elections, there was about 10% vote share which was lost by Yediyurappa. If that 10% comebacks, and on top of that there has to be a Modi sentiment in order to deliver that result. Are you surprised, Subramaniam Swamy, with the Karnataka number?
Well, I'm not surprised.
By the way, we are predicting, that is C voter is predicting 11 seats and 40%. The Congress has 14 seats and 39%, but the Congress has always, Karnataka has always bucked the national trend.
Well,
are you surprised?
No, Karnataka has consistently voted for assembly one way and parliament the other way. If you look at Devaraja's, starting with Devaraja's time. So I think this time Modi factor will count in the end and it will cross 20.
Danish Ali with me here in the studio of the JDS. The JDS gets 14% and only 2 seats. The vote share remains the same. You had 3 seats the last time. Where have you lost out in your view? Could you respond to Subramaniam Swamy?
Arnab, the C voter survey, I do remember in the assembly election also, when you had an opinion poll, they gave us only 13 seats in the assembly election, the first opinion poll. And at the last, when the election held, we got 40 seats. So they have damaged in us in assembly election. And this also they are doing. And when the election, no, C voter survey. You go in the record.
See, it was on 9th of January. Look at the fact.
C voter survey, the first they held before assembly polls, they have shown JDS only 13 seats.
When did Yediyurappa join the BJP? When did Yediyurappa join the BJP? When did Yediyurappa join the BJP? So when did he formally join the BJP? When did he join the BJP?
I am talking about
9th of January.
Okay.
So I am talking about today, which is the 13th of February. 1 month and 4 days back, Yediyurappa joins the BJP. This is the most recent poll after Yediyurappa returned to the BJP fold. Do you believe that Yediyurappa brings the vote share back and consolidates what would otherwise been a disastrous performance for the BJP in Karnataka? That's my only question to you.
I am telling you, Arnab, I am telling you about the C voter, your survey. Please go into the last survey of the assembly polls. What they have shown, it is not credible about Karnataka. I can say about Karnataka.
The polls got the Congress numbers right. They got the BJP numbers right.
Why they got the JDS numbers wrong? But you have shown 13 assembly seats. We got 40. And because of this survey, we have lost more than 30 seats. Because this makes opinion. And today Congress is coming. Today Congress is saying this opinion polls must be banned. I asked the Congress leaders what they were doing for the last 10 years.
One minute.
What they were doing for the last 10 years. Election Commission has recommended
Danish Ali,
to the law ministry that there should be some sort of accountability.
No, I don't know, Mr. Scindia, I don't know what is worrying you so much. Is it the best ever performance of the Congress party or the performance of the BJP? You should be more concerned about your own performance. You're not even answering the impact of the Yediyurappa returning to the BJP. You haven't answered that. You've just gone on and on about the C voter survey.
I tell you, Yediyurappa going back to BJP will help JDS. If Yediyurappa would not have gone out of BJP in assembly election, JDS would have won about 100 seats.
That means you're giving importance to opinion polls.
Sir, well, let's get Mr. PGR Scindia is there from Bangalore. Mr. PGR Scindia, Jay will take you through the numbers if you wish. But what we are seeing here is a very close fight. It's not a one-way fight. It's a very close fight between the BJP and the Congress, right? The Congress party still gets more seats. But the BJP manages to get back about 40% vote share. Do you think this could be close to the way Karnataka eventually votes?
Good evening, Arnab. I agree with Dr. Subramaniam Swamy's assessment that the Karnataka voters generally, they have preferred one party to Karnataka and another party to Delhi. It has always been the case from 1977. So, in the similar way, this time also, for me it looks that Yediyurappa joining together with BJP and forgetting their differences and Modi factor and all these things will certainly help BJP to consolidate their position. But Congress, because they have made no mistakes still, they may retain their position to some extent. But since Deve Gowdaji has been projected as the coordinator of the third front, JDS has got only one seat now, right now. They will improve their position also. That's my assessment.
Right, Okay, Mr. PGR Scindia, you're absolutely right. In fact, in the last 3 elections, 1999, 2004 and 2009, all of them, Karnataka has gone totally apart from the national trend. In fact, it's not just bucked, it's the complete opposite of the way the rest of the country votes. So I look forward to that result. Thank you very much, Mr. Danish Ali and Mr. Scindia.
According to that, then Karnataka should vote for the Congress.
Well, Karnataka is voting for the Congress.
I mean, this is the only state that gives good news for the Congress.
Karnataka is the state where Congress can get 2 digits.
I say Karnataka.
Everywhere, national scenario.
Now, this is the only...
Arnab, you come to the national scenario. Congress is getting only 2 digits in Karnataka, no other states.
I think if 39% vote share, it is the highest ever vote share the Congress can expect anywhere in the country.
Right.
So I think they would be jubilant, and they also get more seats. They're converting better. They'd be very, very happy. I find the result in Kerala very interesting because in Kerala, C voter is predicting the state which we are going to next.
It's 41% for the LDF, 37% for the UDF.
But that's not the headline.
The headline is a surprisingly high 16% for the BJP. Right. This surpasses the 1999 peak of 12% for the NDA in Kerala. Sorry, 2004 peak of 12% for the NDA in Kerala. It surpasses that peak, goes to about 16% of the vote. And the seat share, if we look at it, if we have the Congress left and the BJP going up there, right starting from 2009, where we have the Congress with 13 odd seats, now the scenario is set to reverse. The LDF is set to do well, getting about 14 seats. And the Congress is going to go down.
But the story for the Congress party is the same everywhere. It loses 11% vote share. It got about 48% last time it falls. It got 13 seats, if I'm not mistaken, this vote share. Got them 13 seats last time, they get 7 seats. 6 seats less for them and the BJP opens it mark. Any comments, Navika? Surprises here, Kerala? Expected? Is that telling you something in terms of the national story?
Modi has been meeting minority groups, the Christian groups, and that seems to be giving a little bit of an opening and also the acceptability as far as the minorities are concerned.
One thing, Kerala has always had a very strong RSS cadre. It's always had a Parivar cadre, but they've never been able to get into the political
game. But it's converting it. It's converting it for the first time.
I mean, the seats still have...
I also have a question for...
let's move very quickly to Madhya Pradesh. I need to make up time, Manisha. Need to move very quickly to Madhya Pradesh. 29 seats. I think it's a no-brainer with the kind of response that Shivraj Singh Chauhan had the last time. But the vote share is what I find stupendous and massive. I read here in the numbers.
Huge 21% vote share difference. 53% to the BJP, 32% to the Congress. I mean, this is a sort of a little unprecedented in this state. And this can produce dramatic results. The poll is projecting 24 seats for the Congress, for the BJP out of 29. It can get better with such a vote share.
And the important question, Arnab, is what happens to the biggies in the Congress? Kamalnath, Scindia, Digvijay Singh.
That is why Digvijay Singh has gone to Rajya Sabha. Now it is very clear. Digvijay Singh has gone to Rajya Sabha. This is the result. He can predict that.
Well, there is a loss of more than 50% of seats. There is a corresponding loss of 8% in the vote share, which has happened from 37% in the state elections. It actually goes down to the lowest ever vote share of 32%. Kamalnath, Scindia, Digvijay Singh. These questions, of course, will be there. But this is the second state that where the BJP is delivering more than 50% vote share. We saw the first one being Goa. We saw Gujarat. This is the third state where the BJP is delivering this kind of a vote share. Any surprises? Any surprises here? We are
in terms of the area again. This is rural vote that's increasing. Now, conventionally, an area BJP is not being strong in. If it's doing well here as well, just as in Bihar, I think there is new vote that is shifting towards the BJP.
No, I think what is significant is strong regional leaders plus Modi. But you're getting over 50% of the vote share.
So, for two pro-development icons, there is Shivraj Singh Chauhan at the local level, Narendra Modi at the national level. Party gets pushed. Vote share crosses a limit, 50%. Goes up to 53%. I think there's no looking back in Madhya Pradesh. Should we move on to the big state of Maharashtra? Because Maharashtra has been slightly more unpredictable to predict. Now, we see the number up there. If I can have your attention, look at the top right of your screen out there. We are projecting the total number 120 to the NDA, 76 to others.